The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen them all. Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Get a whip, couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I feel good with the get back.
What is it hard?
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
Hands up!
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
What is up?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll take this one in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 65, 19, Tiger, 9, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down. Williams. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now again, on the ground, a gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kalijah Cansey getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
The 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. But that's some good yardage before he was taken down.
35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Bucs 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kalijah Kancey working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this 1st half. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback.
set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This drive will start on the ground and mark them down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pick up the 3. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Cougar 19. Tight. 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 16th touchdown of the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2nd and inches. To throw is Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
What is up?
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams.
Not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Gets to the edge at the 30. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground.
First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Daya Odengbo in for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Williams sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And good work defensively. They'll stop this one after a gain of 5, and it will be 4th and long. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
79 Broncos. 2. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to crash the tight end downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. He'll drop to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 17.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
A gain there of 21. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
At the 45-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5.
19, Pioneer. Cougar 19. Back again.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will get out in front 17-7.
17. Bears 7.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
At the 7-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. They'll indeed go to the end zone. It's intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick! Ready!
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Press up second and a goal.
From 29, here's second down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 49.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Quick hitting slant there, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row, and another first down. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, And it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. On the run to the right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. That touchdown, number 23 for him on the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is fielded at the 13. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Now Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Williams. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. All three timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain, as as we get set for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's Williams now to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Throwing is Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That was good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So, a win here for the Buccaneers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.